Popping, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Aries, who, well, in Greek mythology, equates to Aries. Yes, I know. That sounds so coined and so weird, but it's always got me too, but literally, Aries is Aries. Aries is Aries is Aries. The god of war. Technically truth, though, I don't believe war to be the absolute truth in the world. So take Aries' words on that with a grain of salt. But no, yeah, Aries is the god of war. And not much else. he's hmm, he's an interesting god, that's for sure. He, he has some interesting opinions that most of the gods, you don't exactly agree with. He breathes on conflict. He feeds on it. That's what gives him power. In this world, oof, can't imagine how healthy he is. Anyways, starting off, Aries, what do we got? We have Orpheus's Melody. Hmm. She might have had a loss recently, Aries. She might have taken a hard loss. She might have started going places because of this loss. I'm not sure where this is going so far, but figure it out. Closest acquaintance? The Winds of Aeolus. Interesting. Okay, so there are definitely changes happening in your life here. There is a great deal of unpredictability. You're going places. There's no doubt about that. The winds, plus Orpheus's melody here, you are going places. You are going on a journey. You are on the move. Unpredictability is what is your biggest challenge in this here, Aries. There is a lot of unpredictability. And you don't really know, how this is all going to turn out, but relax a little bit. I think you can get through this. Where's your head at? Zeus's Thunderbolt. And there it is again. Change. 3 cards of change, essentially, here. Change. There is something huge happening in your life right now, Aries. Huge change, huge movement, huge power. This is a big reading for you here, Aries. Pay close attention. This might turn out to be quite a dramatic ending. What's around you? Achilles' shield. So you're feeling a little vulnerable, Aries. And considering all these changes, I really cannot blame you. Considering all these changes that are happening right now, this journey you're going on, I absolutely cannot blame you for feeling a little bit vulnerable. But you're putting on a brave face. You're weathering the storm. You're looking in the eyes and saying, "Hey, I got this." You're doing it, Aries. Good on you. But just know it's okay to be a little bit vulnerable. It's all right. Take a chill pill. Just my advice anyway. Don't take it if you don't want to. But anyways. What do you want? Ooh, Circe's Enchantment. Now, normally this is a card of transformation, of, influence, of enchantment, as the name would suggest. Though I believe that in this case, this is a card of pure magic. This is a card of you wanting a miracle to happen, Aries. This is you basically sending your prayer to the gods and saying, "Hey, I need a hand here. Divine assistance, please." And who can blame you? Everybody needs divine intervention once in a while. Whether the gods will answer you, well, depends. Have you given them an offer? Because if you have, who knows? One of them just may take an interest. The gods are fickle beings like that. Who's advising you? Ooh, Pegasus's Ascent. So, Pegasus's Ascent. So you and this person are in it together, I feel. You and whoever this person is, the Winter Violas, you two are in this together. There's no real difference here. This is a one situation, two people, just two become one kind of deal. And they are advising you that, hey, your freedom is waiting for you. Seize the day. That's what this tells me here. Take what's yours here. The freedom, the aspirations. You can do this, Aries. This is not rocket science. Maybe you're wanting to fly, but by God, it is not rocket science. What's your dilemma? The Gorgon stare. You're afraid, Aries. You're afraid you're not going to be able to make this work. You're afraid you're not going to be able to pull off whatever you're trying to do here, Aries. But you absolutely can. Again, this is not the most difficult thing in the world. It looks like a daunting challenge. Really, it's not. Really, it's not. It's just, it looks worse than it is the way I should phrase this. It looks worse than it actually is. So, best advice I can give, and again, you don't have to take this, is take a step outside for like half an hour, take in the air, take in the sun, come back in, give it a fresh perspective. Look at it with new eyes, a new vision. You know? Anyway, who has the power? Ooh, it's in your hands, Aries. The golden apple. You have the power in your hands to make this happen. The question is, are you going to turn away at the summit? Or are you going to take the final stretch, take on the final ascent? That is the big question here indeed, Aries. I feel you're going to take on the final ascent. But do you? What's holding you back? There it is. Just like I've been saying to you, you're in your own head. You are in your own head here, Aries. You are seeing this as Heracles' labors, the 12 labors, the monumental feat, an impossible hill to climb. But it's not. It's nowhere near this. It is so simple. Just do what you're doing. You're doing it. Changes are happening. You're going places. It's all right, Aries. Relax a little bit. You're doing it. What's being hidden? Atlas's reflection. Again, thinking way too hard about this. You are thinking so much about this, and it is hurting you, Aries. This is hurting you so much. And you just gotta get out of your own head. You really, really do. This is, again, not rocket science. You just gotta get outside, get out of your own head, and see how much you've already done and how much is yet left to go. Because there isn't that much left to go, Aries. The journey is nearly at an end for you. Let's see here. Can you succeed? The Sibyl's prophecy. I'd say you absolutely can if you just look at it from a objective perspective here. Objectively, yes, you could succeed. Whether you can see that or not, whether you think in your head, Aries, that you can succeed, well, that might be a different story. But just try and look at things from an outside point of view. Look at it and say, okay, this needs to get done. That needs to get done. Oh, wait a minute, that's already done. You know? You feel like you haven't done much, but you've done a lot. So go with it. What happens in the end? Chiron's lesson. And there it is. The chapter closes on a lesson learned, healing, a learning moment. This is, you do it. You finally learn your lesson here and you finish it up. You end your journey on a high note. Well done, Aries. Well done. When is this all happening? telling you, Helios' journey. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. Don't get me wrong. But I'd say over the course of the next 2 months, this is all going to be happening. And it's going to feel like an endless cycle. It's going to feel like, oh, there's so much to do. There's so much to do. I haven't done enough. This, that. But by the time you get there, you're going to look at the things that you're doing right now and say, oh, wait, I did that? And it's going to surprise you so much because you're just going to think to yourself, oh, wait, I did do that. I did it a while ago, too. And you're going to surprise yourself with how well this goes. So now, I want to know, what's this about? Is this about a move? Is this about a new start in life? Is it about a new love? What is this all about? What's the underlying thread to all this? Let's see. Castor and Pollux' bond. So it has to do with family. Absolutely. Hermes' message. Okay. I think I'm seeing where this is going. And finally, the echoes of Apollo. Wow. Okay, Aries. So this is about a move because Hermes is literally the god of travelers. He is, well, his star sign will definitely equate to Sagittarius, but that's not the point. The point is that he's the god of travelers and movement and basically anything to do with going someplace. This is about a move. This is about a move, and I can tell you right now, you're on edge. You're on edge. You think it's not going to work out, but it is. There is some, you and this person here, you're in this together. There's no getting around that. You two are in this together, whether you like it or not. And, you're trying to start a new life here, bring light to the life that you're currently living right now. And it may seem dark. Don't get me wrong. It may seem dark now, but you can bring light to it, Aries. I know it seems like there's, no light at the end of the tunnel, but there is. Trust me, there is. So, let me go through this story one more time so you can just get a full grasp of it. You're starting to move, Aries. You and this person together. This is together. This is you two right here. Castor Pollux' bond. This isn't necessarily a brotherhood bond. Sorry. This is a family bond. This is you and whoever this family member is starting this move together. And you have the power to make it happen. It's in your hands. The changes are happening. Don't get me wrong. There is an unpredictability. But the changes are happening and the power is in your hands. Not theirs. Nobody else's but yours here. You feel vulnerable. You feel scared. You feel like, you're struggling here. You feel like you need a miracle. You feel like you need to get out of here so badly, but you also need a miracle to get out of here in the first place. But you don't. You really don't need a miracle here. It's not as bad as it looks, Aries. This is not as bad as it looks. You can do this. It's not the biggest job in the world. It feels like it is. It's not. You're close already. Finish the job. Are you going to give up at the final summit? No, you're not. Go for what you want, Aries. You don't have to go through Heracles' 12 labors here. You're just stuck in your own head. Get out of your head, Aries. It's the best advice I can give you. You don't have to take it if you don't want to, but the best advice I can give you is this. Get out of your head. Get out of your own head. Look at it from an objective outsider's perspective. Like, if this is about, you struggling to move out of your home and, you feel like you've got a lot to pack, just go outside, clear your head, and walk back in as if this was the first time you were entering the house. Look through the rooms. Say, okay, this needs to get done. That needs to get done. Oh, look, that's done, that's done, that's done. It's not as bad as it looks. There is a big lesson to be learned from this. To look at things from an objective perspective. You can do this, Aries. You can absolutely do this. Go for it. And on that cheerful note, thank you all very, very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're closing in, people. We're almost there. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one. Peace.